Corruption and greed. It seems like that's all it is going on in the trucking industry today. Whether it be from the truck drivers, the brokers, the receivers, the shippers, whatever the case may be. Why? So we have all seen the news of the trucking protests, and it all started by this guy named Rick Santiago. Now, there are statements out there saying that the video that went viral of him talking to the broker and their shady practices was false, and I honestly don't know. Maybe somebody can link me down to prove that it was a fake, it was a fraud. But let's look at the real thing here, and that was the fact that what he did opened the eyes, because brokers are doing these things. Like, he kind of did something that was an eye-opener. Whether it was fake or not, brokers have done these things. Now, recently, Transportation Nation has put out a news article explaining the whole story, what started it all, what's happening, and I'm going to post a link down below. I'm not going to cover it or read too much off of it unless I need to, but what you guys need to understand is that there's something big going on. And with all eyes on us right now, where do we go from here? And why is there so much corruption and greed happening when it could be as easy as fixing a simple law? But fixing the simple law, that's more corrupt, or that's more government. That's bad. Government, bad. Guys, if it's okay to put more corruption and rules and regulations into the trucking industry, why is it not okay for the brokers to receive the same treatment when they're actually doing something that's wrong for the industry? In the recent article that Transportation Nation has put out, the lead guy for 3PL had stated that more transparency is going to be a big mistake for small businesses. Now, why is it going to be a big mistake? What are they trying to hide? And he goes to state on the article that he's got nothing to hide. His books are wide open. But I guarantee you, there's been drivers out there who have been screwed, whether it been from detention pay, whether it been from brokers lying on the load board saying, oh, it's only this many miles when it turns out to be this many miles. Whether it be you not getting paid and then calling broker 411 or 511, where the hell it's called, and then you have to go to small claims court. You know, these things happen all the time. And of course, there's going to be guys saying out there, well, you need to manage your business. You need to manage your business. If you don't manage your business, you're not doing it right. There needs to be some sort of setup, something to happen where the broker transparency leads to a better understanding, I guess you could say. Like, you would think that this broker transparency thing would be a good thing, because it helps us understand, well, what are they asking the shipper? Why is it such a big deal? And what kind of regret are we going to get for asking for broker transparency? I don't understand why that's an issue. Maybe one of you guys do. The thing is the market, this free market that we talk about, this capitalism, it's a broken system. Free market is a broken system because certain states, certain places, they don't pay the same. You know, you can get a shitty load in Colorado, but you drive down to Lincoln, Nebraska or somewhere and get a better load, right? You waste all that time and money just to try. You're chasing the load, you're chasing the board, and sometimes it's not even guaranteed. Sometimes you'll find yourself sitting there 2 to 3 days for a better load. And why do we have to do that? Free market. Okay, so free market's a good thing, but it's still a broken system. And trucking in general, this whole ordeal is a broken system, and things need to happen to where it gets to be fixed. I don't have the answers. You guys don't have the answers. None of us have the answers. I mean, if you ask for more money from the government, that's socialism, that's communism. All right. And actually, it's not socialism, it's just communism in general. When the government has to pay for you, that's communism. But when everybody else is getting bailouts, when everybody else is getting the help that they need during the crisis, which is actually almost over, why is it a bad thing for truckers? Why? Why can't the truckers ever receive help? Just because your business is doing so well, just because you guys have all the entries, you guys are doing so good, what makes you think that the business that's really trying their best to do good, or the new people coming in that really are doing their best, you know, they're trying their hardest to run, and why are you better than them? You know, what makes you better than them? This ain't a controversial video. This isn't a hate video. This isn't something that I want to like make a big deal out of. And I don't give a fuck if anybody talks about it or not talk about it. To be honest, I'm glad the president's looking into the broker transparency. I want to see what the hell they're hiding out there. Because regardless of what people say, there is a corrupt system happening in the broker industry that needs to be fixed. And until we fix that, until there's more regulation, and yes, I'm saying that, this corruption, they're gonna be able to keep getting away with the bullshit. And basically, the more you guys let it happen, the more you guys let government and brokers, shippers step on you, the more you're gonna let get taken advantage of. So your company makes more money than the next guy. How come you can't make more than that? What's so hard about wanting to fucking do better than just making that extra little bit of money just to do better than somebody else? Like, why is it a bad thing to want more, right? And now this video is not asking for more money. This video is not advocating for the government to pay us all the money, or else we will protest. You know, no. All I'm saying is we need to look at the positives and the negatives and the pros and cons, I guess same difference, and we need to look at the future outcome of the trucking industry and what's going to happen. You see, we need to look at like a McDonald theory. That's what I'm going to call it. You guys call it something else. McDonald workers, they asked for $15 an hour. What happened? $15 an hour. Well, they said, well, fuck you. We're going to put in autonomous touchscreen order menus, you know, where you go up into the McDonald's and you start ordering your own things. Truck stops have actually started doing that. I've seen it at Love's, and I've seen it at Pilot Flying J, where they have the self-serve cashiers at the truck stops. Same with the Walmarts. You guys know I'm very big into hating self-driving trucks. And what makes you think that those aren't going to take over now? They're going to be pushing more and more, and the more that we argue and protest and in asking for more, the more the government's going to be like, hey, fuck these guys. Let's get these self-driving trucks out here quick. But see, in my opinion, what I think, asking for the broker transparency, whether he thinks that we're going to regret what we see or not, whether it's a bad thing or not, which I don't think it's a bad thing. My opinion on this whole entire thing is just we fix this one law, we fix this one regulation, we will be okay. We'll be able to negotiate our rates, negotiate our loads. I think it'll calm things down because we won't have that feeling in our gut that we just got fucked big time. Brokers or receivers are lying to you guys. Or not receivers, I'm sorry. The brokers are lying. They are. They say they have nothing to hide, but they're fucking lying. They make us bid against each other on the load boards. They don't pay you. They don't give you the money that you deserve. And then the worst. Well, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but one of the biggest things is you go on the load board, they say, well, it delivers here in this city, and then it ends up delivering 70 or 80 miles away. Why is that? Why is that okay? And then you try to ask for more money after that? No, you already signed the rate. Thanks, man. Thanks. Once you sign that rate con, it's all gone. It's done with. And that's why we need broker transparency. That's why it needs to be fixed. I don't judge people for wanting more money. My statements were for and against it. It was like a two sides of my brain type deal. I believe that we should get a fair chance, a fair right. Owner-operators in general, not me, because I'm just a company driver. I'm a kid. I'm going to get a lot of hate and flack for this video, but I believe owner-operators should get a fair fight in the game, right? Government bailouts suck. They really do. But getting some help, being treated as equal, instead of being stepped on all the time, being treated as equals, nothing wrong with that. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to put a link down and below for Transportation Nation's recent article. It's pretty interesting. It tells the full story of how all this started. I think we live in a broken system. We need answers. What do y'all think? Like and subscribe, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.